Welcome to More to Life Outdoors. This is part 4 of our gear series that we recorded earlier. It was over an hour long, so we split it into 4 parts. So this is number 4.
So again, want to make sure everybody knows we don't have the most expensive gear. We're not ultralight backpackers. This is just the gear we've acquired over the 20 years that we've been hiking and backpacking. Know there's better gear out there. This is just what we've got and where we're at. Again, want to make sure you understand we are not sponsored by any of these companies. We're just talking about the gear we use. We're not endorsing or, like I said, being sponsored by any of the companies that we'll talk about. Hope you enjoy it.
But if anybody has any suggestions about, other gear that maybe we should use instead, or, lighter gear, lighter sleeping bags, we are always interested in other people's suggestions. Sorry, we had a vehicle go by.
We're alongside a dirt road south of Challis, Idaho. It's where we're at. We're off the mountain now. They were closing the campground that we were staying in. So we'll be here for a couple weeks. Got a couple adventures we're gonna be doing around here. So be looking forward for those. Tomorrow we're actually doing an ATV trip out to an area called Sleeping Deer. And of course we'll have a video of that in the future. But
hey, this is real life here. Real life, no editing here.
Some editing, not a lot though. But hope you liked the video. It's about 16, 17 minutes long. Please enjoy. And again, as always, please like, share, subscribe. We got a lot more videos coming. Something else, trekking poles. To be honest with you, I didn't use trekking poles for years. I even told Michelle when she first started using them, I don't know if I can. I don't know, from being in the military, just having my hands free when I was doing the hiking and backpacking, it just was more natural to me. But again, a number of years ago, I hurt my knee on a backpacking trip. It's kind of twisted in some loose rocks. And so the wife convinced me to start using trekking poles. These ones, again, are not fancy or high-end. These are the Cascade Mountain Tech. We actually picked these up from Costco. And we've been putting these through the rigors. And they've held up pretty well. I've gotten used to using them, and I do use them. Again, Mystery Lake hike, some pretty rugged terrain. You can see us there. Using a trekking pole was pretty much mandatory.
Yeah, I would not go hiking without poles. Up here in the mountains in Idaho, there's a lot of creeks you have to cross and ford. And the mountain terrain is pretty steep up here in Idaho, and so it just helps with your balance and like I said, getting across those or fording those creeks, and it kind of helps get some of the weight off you as well when you're trekking downhill, so that you're not putting all of your weight and the weight of your pack on your knees. It helps take some of the weight off, so it's really helpful.
The other thing I've used the trekking poles for is, sometimes, again, steep, loose terrain. Michelle, you'll hear her talk about all the time. She has short legs. My lovely wife is only 5'2". I'm not much taller. But sometimes what I can do is, if I've got a good spot, I can actually plant the trekking pole and give her a place to plant her foot when coming down a steep or slick section. Mentioned battery packs. Again, these are nothing fancy. Again, we ordered these off Amazon. These ones have been working pretty well. This one does the USB-A style, and then this one also does the USB-C. They're solar as well. Use this again. I use my cell phone for Onyx Backcountry to do a lot of our navigating. Michelle uses her phone a lot for taking pictures and stuff.
And I use my watch to calculate miles and calories and things like that. But yeah, these are solar powered, so you can lay them out in the sun when you get to your camp to recharge, or you can actually just strap them to the back of your pack with this little thing right there.
A loop strap, huh?
A loop strap.
Hang it on a carabiner off the back of your pack,
Yeah.
and then it can kind of collect while you're going. Again, we carry a few of these currently because we're also packing camera stuff now. So I can also use this to charge up the GoPro batteries at night. Again, you set them out in the day to collect sun, and then use them at night to charge up our batteries.
So again, we both carry headlamps, rechargeable.
No, these ones are
Those
not.
aren't the rechargeable ones.
Rechargeable ones are in our go bags. These ones are just basic Duracell headlamps. I think we picked these up at Costco as well.
Oh yeah.
But these are AAA battery. It's usually just put fresh batteries in before we go out on a trip. Again, typically what I'll do is the center battery I'll put in backwards so that the headlamp doesn't turn on accidentally inside our pack and drain the batteries. But then you just have to remember when you're going to use it to flip that middle battery back the right way.
So I also carry some fire start, some stormproof matches, a lighter, another little flashlight. There you go, it's working. And also this little flint rod. It's a magnesium rod.
So it's got a magnesium rod, and then a flint rod, and then of course the striker. And the striker you can use to scrape the magnesium. I actually used it up to start a campfire up at Mystery Lake. Got a piece of bark, got the underside, piled up a little bit of magnesium, and then used the striker, and it actually works pretty well.
And then I just have this little Cabela's multi-tool that I carry as well. It's got a little pouch for it.
So I actually carry a Leatherman. Yes, the wife, I pretty much always have one of these on me. When I'm backpacking, what I've started doing though is I actually put this on a strap on the backpack because on the waist, with a waistband on the backpack, it doesn't ride real comfortable. So I strap it to the outside of the pack. Anything I carry a lot of times is just another utility knife of some sort. This is an inexpensive one. It's fairly light, and I just because.
So personal care, probably getting a little off track, but so I carry this Melagel. We actually get this from Melaleuca. We could probably put a link somewhere in the comments of our video, so you know where you can order this. Here's some triple antibiotic ointment that I carry. Of course, I have some extra barrettes and hair ties. A little tiny brush for my hair. My toothbrush. I actually had a compactable one, but I can't find it, so I'm going with this time. Some foot powder, sometimes your feet sweat so bad, well, you need to put something in your shoes. A little tube of working hand lotion, just in case my hands get super dry. Little thing of deodorant. Some floss. Some sunscreen. Some Advil and Tylenol. Some toothpaste. And all of these are pretty small because we use them for backpacking. And I sleep with earplugs, so I have my earplugs with me. And then also liquid Band-Aid, because like I said earlier, I get hot spots on my toes, and this helps a lot. If you get hot spots, what I do is I use this liquid Band-Aid and then put either moleskin or a Band-Aid on top of the liquid Band-Aid, and it seems to be helping a lot with that.
Just wanted to share too. I carry this little lightweight plastic mallet. Sometimes can't just push in tent stakes, so this gives me a little extra thump, if you will, to be able to get stakes in. Up here in the Idaho high country, because some of that, like our Mystery Lake hike, the ground's pretty tough, but we can also get some crazy winds up there at those higher elevations, and so it's important that we stake down our tent. So I'll carry this in case I can't push in with my foot. I guess a couple things Michelle mentioned are that we wear wool socks. We've gone with the Darn Tough. Again, based on a recommendation from a friend, just started using them a year ago. Even though she still has one spot that she's having issues with, I think she would agree that her feet are by far much better using these socks than when she was using the cotton.
So here's the ones I use. I don't wear hiking boots. I just wear like tennis shoe type hiking shoes, and so I like the no-show. These are Darn Tough socks. They're really soft and comfortable, and like I said, I have not had the problems that I had before with blisters and hot spots on my feet and toes by wearing these. I just had one little spot on one of my toes that was giving me a little bit of issue, and I figured that one out. So anyways, it's worked out pretty well this summer.
So we usually pack the wool socks, and then usually so one extra pair, and then I also, to be honest with you, I wear wool underwear. I know it sounds kind of weird. Someone suggested, and I looked into it, and I actually found that they're actually pretty comfortable. I actually like them quite a bit. The wife gets mad because I bought them for backpacking, and she's like, "Why are you wearing your wool underwear? You're not backpacking."
You're such a dork.
I am a dork. But they're comfortable. It's nice. They're naturally antimicrobial, both the wool socks and the wool underwear. But we carry an extra set as well.
Trowel. You need a trowel.
Cat hole. Any more explanation than that? Get back to us later on that one. The rest of it is just, I have a lot of stuff. Oh, I guess this hike will be typically wearing shorts, but I still pack a pair of lightweight long pants, hiking pants, just in case if the evening gets a little cool, I can put those on. Also sometimes mosquitoes. Like our last two hikes we went on, mosquitoes actually were pretty thick, and so putting on the long pants kind of helped with that too. The other thing, we've got these little, they're called dry bags, but to be honest with you, they're by Outdoor Products from Walmart. They're not much of a dry bag. We use them more as just a organization bag. Yeah. So we'll take like the orange bag and we'll put, hygiene stuff in it. We'll take a blue bag and we'll put something else, but we try and keep it, that would keep our
clothes.
stuff organized.
I put my clothes in these. And then you can roll it up real tight and small.
I think that's about it. We got to start getting packed up because we're going to have to pull out of here in a couple hours and head south to the trailhead. If we come up with something else that we think you should know about, we'll get back on with you. So I thought I'd show you this real quick. This is the hydration bladders we carry. It's the ones I went with. They're the Osprey Hydraulics LTs. They're 2.5 liter. One of the things I liked is they have the quick connect hose. And I have already outfitted my Ketodine with a male fitting. So I can actually connect my Ketodine directly to this fitting and be able to top off the hydration bladders without having to remove them from the pack. Makes it nice. Again, just started using these this year, and so far liking them. Again, we're packing up, so getting these filled up so we can start loading our packs. One more quick addition, to be honest with you, didn't really think about it because the time, but our camp shoes. Something we started this year because we've been doing longer hikes than we've kind of done in the past. And we've just found once we get up, like, well, we mentioned the Mystery Lake hike. You know, it's almost 6 miles up the mountain, and I do mean up the mountain because it's about almost a 2,000 foot gain in elevation and some pretty rugged country. Once we got up to camp, it was nice to be able to take off the hiking boots and put on something else. We call them our camp shoes, and to be honest with you, I never thought you'd ever catch me wearing a pair of them, but Crocs. The nice thing is, they weigh nothing.
Super light.
Super light, and admittedly, takes a little to get used to as far as wearing them. But after, I guess, I don't know, maybe breaking them in or whatever, ultra comfortable, very nice to be able to take the hiking boots off. Again, nice wide foot toe area, really good on the feet after a good long hike. So been a great addition to our packs this year.